So what is the most efficient way? One of the most efficient ways to avoid narcissistic people. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about just that, how to avoid narcissistic people in the future. Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more. The most efficient way to avoid a lot of narcissists and toxic people is by simply raising your standards. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. So many people ask me, like, how do I avoid narcissists? How do I keep them out of my life? How do I stop attracting them and choosing them? How? Raise your standards. Start setting boundaries and things like that. By raising your standards, I mean stop forgiving people for things that they would not forgive you for. They lie to you on the first or second date. Cut them off. They manipulate you or try to gaslight you. Cut them off. They treat other people badly in front of you for no reason. Cut them off. Raise your standards on what you are willing to accept in life, and typically toxic people will not meet those standards. You notice I said typically because some people will absolutely try to become whoever you need them to be to manipulate you into giving them a chance or whatnot. You got to stop tolerating and accepting the bare minimum from people that would not accept it from you. That is not how equitable relationships work. So raise those standards. Yeah, y'all. So welcome back. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter / email list. The link is in the description of every single video that I do. You don't want to miss out on the stuff that I have coming up. Exciting stuff. I had a kids book coming out here pretty soon, y'all. Kids book. Ooh, it's amazing. Me and my wife co-wrote a kids book. It's amazing. If I do say so myself, she had, bigger hand in it than I did. But yeah, how to avoid narcissists, y'all. Raise your standards. Yes. Tony Robbins is a big, huge proponent of raising your standards, because when you raise your standards, you elevate your boundaries. You elevate yourself above. It's kind of like you float above the narcissistic people. It's damn near like you getting, like I said, you getting chosen and picked to live up here on Mount Olympus, or Mount non-narcissist toxic person, Mount draining manipulative person, Mount no gaslighting allowed, Mount not forgiving you for this type of stuff. You rise above it, y'all. When you raise your standards, you typically tend to avoid narcissistic people. Are there some people who are going to squeeze through the fence? Who's going to float up there with you sometimes? Yeah. Some narcissistic people are very good at what they do. They hone in on their craft. That's what they do. That's what narcissistic people do. That's the mindset. That's the mentality of it all right there. To get away with stuff, to keep continuously doing things like that, to get better at being manipulative. It's just like, hand sanitizer, like 99, it kills, hand sanitizer kills 99.9% of germs. There's still 1%. No, not 1%. It's still 0.1% that those narcissistic people, some germs are going to survive the hand sanitizer, right? So raising your standards is like putting on like narcissistic hand sanitizer. It's gonna help you miss 99% of the narcissists, but 1% is gonna get through. This is how it happens, y'all. But it helps you. It helps decrease your odds. It helps you decrease your odds and things like that, and whatnot. But like I said, it helps you avoid narcissistic people. Like I said, raising your standards means not tolerating BS. If you meet somebody and if you meet somebody new and they start showing red flags, you don't have to meet them again. Everybody's not entitled to a second chance. If they mess up so bad on the first encounter, I don't think they deserve a do-over, because guess what happens when you give them a do-over? They don't do the same things twice. Now they seem like a completely different person. Like the first date was horrible. They were telling me all kinds of crazy stuff. They were misogynist. They were super, I hate these feminists, and I think you're a feminist, and that, whatever it is that you hate about them on the first date, somehow magically on the second date, third date, they don't do it anymore. That is weird, isn't it? No, it's not weird. They just get honed in their craft. You told them what you didn't like, so they didn't do it anymore. It's super simple. Super simple. You told me what you didn't like, so surprise, I didn't do it again. Wow. Leave, like I said, leave at the first lie. If they lie to you in the beginning, they'll lie to you later on. Raise your standards. If they violate your boundaries the first time, leave. Y'all, stop giving people too many chances. You got to stop it. I watch so many people waste so much of their lives in these situations that it kills me. It kills me watching so many people waste their time, waste their lives, waste their energy in these situations. And for what? For a person that, come on. It be blowing my mind. It really, really does. Like, leave at the first lie. Leave at the first boundary violation. Leave at the first time they raise their voice and yell and scream at you for something minute. Leave at the first silent treatment because they stonewall you and ignore you for a few days. Leave them alone. Raise your standards. Rise above it. If they ghost you, let them remain Casper. Don't let them come back into your life. Don't let them haunt you. If they ghost you, don't let them haunt you and keep coming back. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's just like raising your standards it requires you to that's how you avoid them. That's how you get them to leave you be. That's how you raise your standards, because the more you go back, the more you forgive them, the more chances you give them, the better they are going to get at manipulating you. That's just it. That's how it is. That's literally how it is. It's so manipulative. It's so, I keep telling people, y'all, it really is just raise your standards of what you're willing to tolerate, what you're willing to allow. I know a lot of y'all were raised in different situations where you might be codependent, you might be a people pleaser, whatever it is. You got to break it. You got to break those habits. You have to change your attachment style. You have to break whatever you need to do. You got to do it, or you're going to end up with a lot of toxic ass people in your life taking advantage of you, ruining your time, wasting your time on this earth, wasting your existence on this earth, and you're gonna be mad as hell. You'll be extremely upset. You can be extreme. I'm just telling you, that's how it goes. Life is gonna beat your ass. You can be mad as hell because you forgave somebody that you shouldn't have forgave. I knew I should have left when they cheated on me the first time. I knew I should have left. When I caught them texting somebody, I knew I should have left them alone. When I caught them on dating apps, when my friends saw them on dating apps and they said they were just doing it because they wanted some attention, I knew I should have left. Yes, absolutely, you should have left. I don't give a damn if they beg, plead, cry, snot coming from there, throwing up. I don't care what they do. Yo, raise your standards. Raise them. Raising your standards. When you raise your standards, your boundaries get better. Your ability to say no gets better. Your people pleasing goes down. Raise your standards. It seems super simple because I tell you to do it, and it's like you just do it overnight. No, it takes work. It takes work. Building those boundaries takes work. Being able to say no takes work, y'all. Work on you. You gotta be willing. You have to be willing to work on you. That's it. That's the video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, y'all. Mental Illness is out. Peace. What is going on, beautiful people? Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video, watching it all the way through, y'all. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a video and whatnot, and so we can help reach more people. Like I said in the beginning, the self-love brand is available. I have a self-love journal that's available on Amazon as well to help you rebuild that self-love. Lee Hammock, I Love Me, on Amazon and whatnot. I also do one-on-ones over Zoom and such as well, y'all. Like and subscribe for more. Mental